My name is Dr. Melissa Cohen, and today I am back with some exciting news about some changes this week with the student loan program, courtesy of Biden and the U.S. Department of Education. So they've made some tweaks. We'll talk about those in just a minute. But what does that mean? It means 40,000 people roughly at this point are going to have their loans erased. So woohoo, happy dance for them. I'm not one of them, but if it's you, happy dance for you. So let me tell you what the changes are. Okay, so what has happened is, as you know, the government, the Department of Education, outsourced the student loan process and payments through about 4 or 5 companies over the years. And these students, when they had financial issues and they called them and said, hey, I'm not able to make my monthly payment this month, what can I do? Well, these companies steered the folks to a forbearance program rather than an income-driven repayment plan. So the income-driven repayment plan will look at how much the income has, and it's still a valid program today too. So it looks at how much income you have, and it will reduce the payments based on your income, which it can technically reduce it to 0, right? Keeps you in good standing, keeps the process going. You have to requalify every year. A little bit of pain in the neck, whatever body part you want to substitute there, but it keeps everybody happy, keeps you in good status and such. Okay, but what the companies were doing is putting them in a forbearance program. I don't know if it was just easier for them to push people that way, but what happened when individuals would go into the forbearance program, it just meant that the loans kept growing, interest rates kept growing as well. Not a good thing for anybody, right? And the government wasn't getting any money or any chance of any money, anything like that. So what the changes are, here they are, is if you had forbearance for more than 12 consecutive months and more than 36 months cumulative towards if you had forbearance program, your loans were in forbearance for at least 12 months, and it says, and more than 36 months cumulative, so anything more than that, they are going to do a one-time adjustment. So they're going to count those payments or those forbearance months as payments towards the income-driven repayment program, right? So that's good news. Why is that good news? Because if you are part of the public service loan forgiveness path, you automatically are getting all of those payments counted towards your 10 years for that. Now, if you have any questions about the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, I do have another video. There are additional changes that are only in effect until October 31st, 2020. They've relaxed the rules for that, but you have to do more paperwork, etc. Check out the video. I'll put a link into the video here as well for that. So, what it also means is for the individuals who are paying on their student loans for years and decades, basically, one of the promises or one of the parts of this federal student loan program was that it was not meant to be a life sentence, as quoted by the U.S. Department of Education, Secretary General, I think. So, but as part of the program was, if you had made payments for 20 or 25 years, I don't know what the differences are, but it's saying 20 or 25 year mark, that your loans would be automatically forgiven because it wasn't supposed to be a life sentence, right? But people weren't getting that. I said like 32 people out of 40 million people, that only 32 people have had their loans wiped out. And it's because companies that were subcontracted here weren't actually following through and wiping those loans out. So what this means is these payments, we're going to call them payments, even though you didn't make payments, these months, they're going to be converted to this income-driven repayment process, a status for those months. So if you have hit your 20 or 25 year mark on your federal student loans, and right now the government estimates at least 40,000 people, you're going to have your loans wiped out. It's going to be a one-time adjustment. It's a one-time wipe out. So hopefully you are one of those people. Now, I don't have any information on like who do you contact to see if you qualify, right? So if I get that information, I'll definitely let you know. As always, make sure you have your information up to date with the U.S. Department of Education website and your student loan provider. Hopefully you just log in one day and it's wiped off if you've been making payments for 20 or 25 years. And hopefully that is one of you. And if not, if you're on the Public Loan Service Program, then that's going to count as well. Now, if you're one of other folks that, well, I'm never going to get to the 20 to 25 year mark, or it's so far away, just remember though, if you have been in forbearance, it said of more than 12 consecutive months and more than 36 months cumulative, then all of those months, those payments are going to be converted to the income-driven repayment plan. So they're going to count for you for that 20, 25 year mark, right? So, you know, if you're only at year 10, you're at year 15, and you're like, okay, you have to be making payments. It's just, you can't just have the loan out for 20 years in delinquent status and not make any payments and then it get forgiven. That's not working either. You have to have made some actual effort to pay these loans. So if you have any questions, please let me know. YouTube comments, email me. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. If I get any more information, I will definitely keep you updated. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.